Hey champions, so it is Monday. We have a new video for you. I'm going to be talking about the fan server. We're going to be talking about a new head judge that has entered the arena and how we want to show through our actions that we support local game stores, not just through the words we say, but through the actions and the things that we do, that we are there to support the local game stores. All right, let's get into this video. Hey everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. There is a few updates I want to talk about, but I'm not throwing up videos, so you're just gonna have to see my face the entire time. I hope you're okay with that. So a few things I want to talk about. One is the Haunted Castle Gaming team leaving the Discord server, the fan Discord server. This happened over the weekend, and really what we've come to realize is that the community, the supporters of the game have gotten to a point where we don't need to be there to help encourage conversations, to start spurring on, trade secrets and stuff like that. Or I guess not trade secrets, but you know what I mean. Like in the early days when the community was really small, I used to be there in the Discord server every single morning thinking to myself, all right, what do I get people to talk about? What questions can I ask? How do I get the ball rolling? The people weren't talking. But now the community's grown so much. The conversations are just happening all the time. We don't need to be there all the time facilitating those conversations, growing that community. You're doing that perfectly fine on your own. So I don't think it's necessary for us to be in the fan Discord server. The other thing we realized is that the moderators, the people who are organizing this Discord server, they got it. They got it. Like they are navigating through that space. It's always going to be difficult because as the community grows, there are going to be challenges that arise. But I have 100% confidence that these moderators know what they're doing and how to do this appropriately. They're going to be there to make sure that the community of Genesis grows in a very healthy direction. So I just wanted to be explicit on that. It was a decision that we've had in the pipeline for quite a while. We were actually going to do it closer to the end of the Kickstarter, probably into January, but you know what? It became the right time to pull the trigger. So we did that over the weekend. If you so want to get a hold of us, if you so want to communicate with us, there are other opportunities. You can just leave a comment in the video below. Just leave a comment, and you know that I'm going to get back to that. I check all the comments every single morning, and it's part of my to-do list. It's one of my check marks is that I check that I answered every single comment on every video that's left behind. Now the stuff from way back when, I haven't gotten around to answering some of those comments, mainly because I think it's awkward if it's been 2 years and I haven't responded to you, and then all of a sudden I respond to the comment. It just feels a little weird. So I'm not doing those, but all the newer ones, I make sure I check every single morning. I check all the comments on YouTube and I respond to them. On top of that, you can message the Facebook page. There's so many different ways to get a hold of us as a community. So we have not left that, but we want the fan server to be owned and operated and managed by the fans. And now the other advantage to it is because since we're not in there and it's not an official Haunted Castle Gaming server, it's actually just a fan server, you have a lot more flexibility in what you want to do with it. Do you want to use a space to pitch ideas or talk about cool ideas for future sets? Because there's a lot of restrictions if we were in that server that you don't need to adhere to anymore because we're not there. So you can pitch ideas. You can talk about the company. You can vent about things as much as you want. You can talk about things that you don't like about the company and come to a conclusion as a community. So I'm leaving that to you to discuss and develop and just be a part of. And just be kind to one another. Incubate and foster a area where you can trust one another, that you can be friends, that as a community you can come together and enjoy and appreciate what Genesis represents and what gaming should be for everyone. A fun space to grow and learn. So that's what's happening there. The other thing I want to officially announce, which is really, really exciting for me, is we got our first head judge, and that's Will K. If you have not seen him around, he's on Exploring the Libraries on Tuesday. He's now going to be a permanent fixture in the conversation between me and Alex. So he'll cause a really fun tension within the group, but in a very lighthearted way. And I love the guy. He's come through the community. Like, I don't know. There's so many positive things I can say about him. But I leave that for another day. Maybe we'll talk about the story some other time. But Will K, you are now officially a head judge. I've made the announcement on the Discord community. I've made the announcement here in the vlog. There's no other way I could make this more official. If you have a way, let me know, and I'll do that for you. And then we have a second level 2 judge, Kalonix? Sorry, I'm just going to say the Discord name because his Discord name is not associated to his real name, and I want to give him privacy as much as he can, but he is now an official level 2 judge. So that was shenanigans. So we have our 3 judges that are in rotation. There are a bunch of new judges that are kind of going through the process right now. I know Steve-O at Heads or Tails is a judge, and JC is also a judge. So they have been kind of growing and learning the process, but I know that between Shenanigans, Kilonix, and Will K, the 3 of them have been doing a lot with Alex to build a really, really solid community and refining the judge process. So that's awesome. The other thing, if you missed my announcement on Saturday, we want to have a focus on supporting local game stores, and it has to be more than just the words we put out there. It can't just be something that we put on a wall as a post-it note saying we support local game stores, or inside my journal as a thing that says we have partners, not clients. This has to be done through our actions, and our actions spoke louder than our words throughout this Kickstarter. We neglected to give the same considerations to local game stores and the players who back the local game stores as we did to the players who backed the Kickstarter directly. And we've changed that policy. We have made the announcement, and it's now official, that for each case of Kickstarter product the local game stores pick up, they will get a copy of all the stretch goal promos. These are the 12 foil champions and the foil alt art tsunami promo that Halil is working on. It's not the one that's currently out. It's not the one that's in the bottom of the screen right here. Sorry, things are reversed. It's not this artwork. This one is done by Dahlia. It's absolutely amazing. I love that artwork. I'm so excited for it. But Halil's working on another piece, which is going to blow your mind. It's going to be amazing. So that alternate art promo, those will all be given for each case that the retailers get. So now, if you've been sitting to yourself and saying, I don't know if I'm going back to Kickstarter now, or I want to back to Kickstarter, I want to get those promos, but I just can't do it right now. Know that you still have the opportunity to get that through your local game store. So just talk to them, arrange something. The local game stores are not allowed to sell those promos, though. Not as individual cards, not as a bundle of all 13 cards. They have to give those away to their community, but it's up to them to decide how they give it away. We encourage that they give it away in combination with people who are buying Kickstarter boxes, but if they have another way that can help grow their community even more, then I want them to do what is best to grow their community and stabilize the Genesis players across their LGS. So that's a big thing for me. I think that's a very, very important message to help solidify the fact that I want our actions to speak about our values. I don't want to have to come on here and constantly reiterate what our values are. I want people to tell us what our values are through the actions we've done. So I think we've dropped the ball in this one approach, and now we're working on it, and in the future, we'll get better at this. We will prove to the world and to all of our partners that their support, that the local game stores mean a lot to us. So just want to put that out there. And then what else is happening? I think that's everything for now. There isn't a whole lot of things that I need to cover here. We are still growing when it comes to YouTube followers, so like YouTube subscribers and Facebook followers. Those numbers are growing, but I would love to hit some of those stretch goals. I'd love to hit 500 YouTube followers because that's a lot of new features unlocked once you hit that number. So it's a very special number on the YouTube side. But at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that we're all enjoying the Genesis content that's being put out there, that the community is calm, collective, supportive, and growing regularly, and that we work with the people who are part of this community. Anyways, positive vibes all around. Things have been awesome. You're awesome. And I'm excited to see how this week goes. If you have any goals for this week, if you're trying to figure out how to leave a comment below and you don't know what to talk about, let me know what your goals are for this week. What do you want to accomplish by the end of the week? I know that the holidays are coming up. Maybe you have some crazy holiday plans that you want me to know about. Just leave a comment. I'd love to discuss with you. That's everything for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. The Genesis Origins Kickstarter is live. Details are in the description below. As I close off this video, I want to remind you to support your local game stores. They are the backbone of the hobby industry. Also, please follow our partner content creators. They are working very hard to make content that you are interested in, so check out our playlist of videos made by them and like and subscribe to their channels. Finally, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Without you, this game would not be where it is today. Thank you for being so awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.